Hey guys, I just want to take a little poll. Who here does not have their Keller Williams website set up at all through command? Here, I'll unmute you guys.
I don't, Ilene, it's Cheryl.
Okay, Cheryl, who else does not? Everybody else has their website set up then a little bit? Okay, because we're going to start basically talking about how to do it from the beginning. I'm going to have an advanced class later on on how to add other pages. But we're going to talk about how to edit and such. So if that's something that you want, stay on the call. If not, if you're already set up and comfortable with it, then you probably won't need this class. We're also going to talk about after that how to set up in command the buyer and seller guide for your app. So basically, as you're working with a buyer or seller, there are stages in the app that will coordinate with command. So we'll talk about that as well. Okay. Any questions right up front? No, you guys are good? Okay. All right, I'm just going to mute you guys for now. If you have a question, please feel free to unmute yourselves. Thanks. Okay. So what I suggest, if you don't have your website set up at all, is to email Scott Leroy. They will set up your basic website for you. They do a pretty good job. Then you can go back in and tweak anything that you don't like, but at least they will get the basics in for you. We're going to walk through the steps today. If you like a challenge and want to do it yourself, that's fine too. But the steps we go through will also allow you to edit as well. So you're all going to start with the home page in command. And they actually made a change recently. This bottom left applet here used to be called sites. Now it's called consumer. So we're going to click on that one. And then this is where all your website stuff will be, as well as your app guide builder, which is here. I'll just show you quickly and we'll come back. In your app, there's a buying and a seller's guide that once somebody connects with you, they can go through the stages. We'll go through later how to edit this. So I'm going back to consumer now where we just came in. Okay. And we're going to go to agent site pages. This is for your website. If you've never configured your site, it's going to say right here, configure your site. And if you have already, you'll see the link to your website. So we're going to go to configure your site on the right. And then it's going to ask you, do you want to use Keller Williams? This is where you're going to click to pick your site. If you're already using Playster and paying for it and want to continue, you would choose this. And if you want to explore other options to purchase, you click here. I suggest using your free KW agent site. So it's the first choice and click submit. So it's a little confusing that they have a couple of Kelly guides. So this Kelly guide here is Kelly guides for your agent sites. You see at the top left here? So you're going to get started. My screen has to go down. Get started. You just have to, acknowledge and continue that you're going to include the Market Center logo. Your ownership statement will be in the footer, and there will be compliance. So the first page looks like this, and this is really the most important thing. This is going to be the name of your website. Everybody's website's going to be something.kw.com. So you only can reserve one at a time. So let's say we have Raj here. Your website might say rajbajaj.kw.com. Let's say you want to change it to Best Homes in Rockland. You can do that as long as nobody else has that. So what you would do is type in the website that you would like to use and click confirm domain. If it's available, it'll let you know. You have up to 30 characters. And like I said, everybody's website's going to be .kw.com. But let's say there's your name, let's say Linda, you want to use linda.kw.com, and then you change your mind, you switch it and then want to go back, somebody else may have taken it. So you can only reserve one at a time, and that's the one that will be here. So you'll type in what you want to use. Ours is houseshudsonvalley.com.kw.com. Once you have that in, you're going to go through your marketing profile. Most of it should be correct, whatever's in here already, but just, confirm it. First name, last name, the office address, your team or business name. So if you don't have a team, that's okay. You could use Raj's Homes at, Raj Bajaj at Keller Williams, HudsonValleyRealty.com. So that could be like your official name. Your job title goes here, your email, your office number. They're asking for you to exclude spaces of special characters, your mobile number, and a little biography, your agent license number. Our compliance legal footer is for everybody. Each Keller Williams office is independently owned and operated, so you're going to make sure that's in there. Your market center brokerage license number. This is the one to use for Hudson Valley.
Eileen, does any of this auto-populate? Will each Keller Williams, or will that auto-populate on your market center number?
You know what? I think this will. I'm not sure because I did it so long ago. I don't remember actually what auto-populates and what doesn't, to be honest with you, because I did mine so long ago. But if you don't have it set up, I would email support@scottleroy.com and they will do it for you initially. And then you can go back in and change what you don't like. That's what I'm suggesting, because they'll just go in and do most of it for you.
And do they charge for that? Is there a fee for that?
No, it's free. There are tech support. The office pays for it. So they'll do things for you like uploading your contacts into Command. There's a lot that they'll do for you. I have the link on our training page, which is kwhvgrouptraining.com. I'll put that in the chat box. And let me find the chat box. So this page has all the links on it. If you haven't set up your website yet, you should email Scott Leroy at support at, and this is the address to email for support. And they will, like I said, do it for you, but you're probably going to want to tweak it once it's done. That's why I'm going through everything with you guys. You're going to have your market center number. Each market center has their own brokerage license number. You can either email me or Erin or Corinne, depending on your office, to get that number. And then it has to be your office phone number that you put in here, which for New City, it's 845-639-0300. So one thing that Lori pointed out to me, that the websites did not have the link back to the office website, which is a compliance thing for New York. So under compliance legal footer 1, I just put in Keller Williams Hudson Valley Realty website, and the link for the New City office at least is right here. I'll put this in the chat box. Again, if you email me, I'll send you the links that you need for each separate office. I just don't happen to have them off the top of my head right now, but I'll get those. Email me. Let me put my email in the chat as well. So this is for New City. And my email is here. So it's eileenangel2@gmail.com. We don't really have any legal footer images that need to go in. You're going to want to upload your profile picture. The logos, again, if you email me, I'll send you the correct logo that you could use. If you're on a team, you can upload your team logo. And if you're not on a team, if you have a picture of a house or something that you want to use, that's fine as well. Or even if you have a logo and you're not a team, that's fine too. You can add in your social media links here for Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, Instagram, YouTube channel, and your KW app link. And I will show you, if it doesn't auto-populate, which it should, I will show you where to get that as well later. Okay, so this is all important information. You put it in once and it's saved in command. And we're going to save and continue. The next page is style and theme. Not too much to do right here. Do you either want, see this KW here? It either comes up in red or it comes up in black. Not too exciting for the time being. I like the red, we picked the red. So your homepage text is what I'm just circling here. So we have it as your local real estate connection in New York and New Jersey. This is where you can start to customize a little bit what you want your page to say. Also, you can upload a, they call it a hero image, which is this. We picked our own picture. They actually give you 5 stock pictures. You can use either 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5 pictures. It doesn't matter how many you want. However, if you want to upload your own, you have to delete at least one of the other ones because you can only have up to 5. I actually deleted all the other ones and just put in one. You can't see it here. It's not showing, but I will show you our website where you can see our hero image. Just to make it a little more custom so your page doesn't look like everyone else's, but if you like them, that's fine too. So this is our home page. And as you could see, it's supposed to be the Hudson River, but it looks a little dark today. So this is our home page and we put our own picture in. Okay. And once you have that done, save and continue. All right, so this is where you start to do a little more customizing as well. Basically, the basic setup of the website, they give you 3 pages. You can add on later. We're going to have a class, advanced class on adding pages, but for now, the basic is they give you 3 pages. They give you a company profile, about me, and contact us. If you want to move the order around, you just take them and slide them around. It's very easy. The page title here is company profile. Like I said, you can make this anything you want. It could be buy houses in Rockland, buy houses in Orange. It could be, you know, the best realtor on earth. You can make this whatever you want. So this is the title here. The slug subdirectory is going to be when they click, it's going to be, let me go back to this page, I'll show you. When you click, let's say about the Pilates team here, you see at the top, it says houseshudsonvalley.kw.com/about us. So that's what the slug is going to be, about us, that you'll see. The SEO description, I probably should put that in. That is when people search Google, what will show up after they search you. So I probably should be filling this in, but I didn't get to that yet. Okay, content. So it's a little, I didn't finish my page here yet. You can put a little headline here and put a little description. So this could be whatever you want this to be. This could be, I'm trying to think of what it could be. It could be like best realtor in Rockland, and then put, you know, or why use us, or, you know, you could put a title and a little description of whatever you want it to say, and you can change the picture. You also can delete the picture as well if you don't want to use it. There's another headline, so you can have a second headline and a title, and then your footer, whatever you want to say here, and then a footer description. I actually thought that I set this up already. Let me just see. This is the about us. Yeah, so I changed ours to, since we're a team, it's about us, not about me. So I changed it to why work with the Pilates team at KW Hudson Valley Realty. And I put our team members in. So remember, there was the header. For some reason, it didn't show up on that page, but why work with the Pilates team? And it tells you why. And there's a picture of a house that we sold. And then I put experience matters, another picture, and another little paragraph. My footer is your local real estate experts. And we said the Pilates team services the lower Hudson Valley, including Rockland, Westchester, Putnam, Orange, and Bergen County in New Jersey. So that would be from this page. If you see the company profile, the intro paragraph, the headline title that we just talked about. There's 2, the footer and the footer description. So like I said, this is where you can make it a little custom. Okay. So now we're going to go to the next page. You would hit continue. I'm going to say skip because I have it already set up. This is the about me. So obviously your picture will be here, your title. You should just make sure that you're compliant and put, your title, at Keller Williams Hudson Valley Realty. Your bio information can go in here, and then your contact, just make sure that it looks right when it shows up. Okay, next page. So this was contact me, but because we're a team, I made it contact us. I probably should, if you wanted to put something here, we're here for all of your real estate needs or whatever. And then this under message, it's like a hint. So when it pops up, it just gives people a little hint on what they should be typing in that box. For instance, are you looking to buy or sell? What is your time frame? Where are you in your search? So this way you'll get good information from them. Your phone number would appear here. So because
Ilene, I see you have Rosemary's cell phone number. That's acceptable?
That's acceptable, yes. As long as it says cell, but you know what? It doesn't say cell on here. You know what? That's a good question, because if it does, it should say cell. I'm wondering if I could just put a C in and how that would look. Let me just see. Yep, see the C goes in, so that's okay. Because we have it on the main page.
No problem, just checking.
Yeah, no, that was good. Yeah, but I did this so long ago that I'm probably not, there are things that I probably missed, as they say. So I'm just gonna go back in because it closed down on me. I'm just gonna skip ahead to where I was. So this was the first page. We did this already. And this was the second page. And this is where we started. This is the one we were just doing before. Let's continue. And this is the page that we were just on, right? No. Continue. All right, the contact us. That might be the last one. And then you could add in, again, the SEO description is when you Google something. Like, let's say I were to Google, let me just put this in, the Pilates team. I don't even know what's going to show up, but let's say. The SEO search is what would pop up here. So we have the Pilates team at KW Hudson Valley Realty, providing over 20 years experience in real estate. So that's what the SEO is for. Just so you guys know, and it shouldn't be too long, just a sentence or two. Okay, save and continue. And I think that's actually it for that page. Hang on. And that will give you the basics. So what you're going to do is go to your website and just make sure that it shows up. So if you go back, sorry, it tells you right here under agent site pages, the name of your website. So our website is houseshudsonvalley.com. If you want to view it, just click on that link. And you can see your website. And just make sure that it works. If it doesn't, let me know. Also, some people bought custom domains. What I'm going to suggest is if our actually custom domain is houseshudsonvalley.com with no KW, like through GoDaddy or Google. If you want to have it forwarded, also email Scott Leroy and they'll do it for you. It's a little tricky sometimes, but we pay for the services and they'll do it for free and they'll work it out for you. Let's see what else. Do I have any questions so far? I just want to make sure I don't lose anybody here. Now everybody's good? You all know how to do it? Okay. All right, so let's say you do email Scott Leroy or you already have your website set up and you want to go in and make changes. What you would do is come back to the consumer button on the bottom left. And you would go into your agent site pages. And if you know which page that you want to change, you can go to configure your site. Oh, actually, I'm sorry, hang on. Okay, yeah, sorry. You can go to this site and app settings, and it'll give you, like, for the first page, you could change the text. You can add your hero image right here. Everybody also has a download your app landing page, which we'll talk about in the advanced class. So what do you want that to say? So you can change that. Here are your URLs. So our URL for the website is houseshudsonvalley.kw.com. Yeah, this is weird. This didn't show up before. It showed up before what your app URL should be. I don't know why it's not. It was there before. So this is where you should find your app link. And I don't know why this is not working. Let me just come
Mine
back out.
keeps losing it too, Eileen.
Hmm?
Mine keeps losing it also. I have a call
Yeah.
out to KWRI on it to
Yeah,
support.
like an hour ago, I just checked and it was there, and then it wasn't, and then it was. So it's.
And I'm having a problem with the seller guides too. They're changed on my command site, but they're not on my phone app.
Well, the only thing is that as you would have to. Which phone app are you talking about? The
My consumer, you know, the KW app.
yeah, the consumer app, right?
Yeah.
That one.
I changed them weeks ago and they keep telling me it takes 24 to 72 hours and it's been like 3 weeks.
Oh, you set them a thing? Okay. You know what? I
changed
haven't
them.
done it recently, so I wasn't aware of that. Huh. All right, let me go back to this. Okay, so let me just see if it shows up now. Yeah, I don't know. This is where you would get your link. I don't know why it's glitchy. It should have your the link for your app here that you can email to people or text, and I don't know why mine's not showing up, but this is where it should be. You can also change your theme here. And if you need to edit your site pages, you would pick from here. You could change the name of it, the slug, and your SEO description. You can also grab them and change the order that they show up on your page. Anybody have questions about the website? Because that's pretty much all you need to do for your website.
I have a question. I got the thing from Scott Leroy and I went to my website. I only had the basic page and the landing page. This game builder is there now in all of them?
The guide builder is actually for the app. It's not for the website, the guide builder.
It's for the app.
Yeah, what's your website? I'll pull it up so I can.
FineRocklandHomes.com. F-I-N-E, fine, F-I-N-E.
Oh, fine. Okay, I'll go back. Fine. Okay.
No, not KW, just .com.
Oh, then it's
I
not.
have it forwarded from somebody else.
Oh, fine. Rockland Home.
Home, yeah, homes,
One home, not plural, singular.
plural.
Plural. Okay. Okay. So let's see. Is this the Keller Williams site? Okay.
That's what I got when I got the thing after Scott Leroy and everything.
Okay. Yeah. So that's you got the 3 pages. You got the home page, the about me, and the contact us.
Okay, I
You
didn't have the guide. I didn't have the guide page.
The guide page is actually in the app. We'll go over that next.
Okay, and what about the site page? It says agent site page.
That's just in the in command, the back end of command for you to work on. If you log into command, you should have these now. They don't show on your website.
Okay.
It's just for the back page. So I'll just quickly, agent site pages is for your website. So these are the pages on my website. Okay. The landing pages are pages that you create. I'm actually going to have a class on that on Thursday, how to create a landing page. So it's basically a single property website. So I'll show you one that I created from one of our properties. So this is not attached to your website. It's just a single landing page.
So you can create your own single landing page, single web page website for each customer.
Correct. Right. So it's not, so that this page that I just showed you under landing pages is not attached to your website. At the end of the month, I'm going to have a class on how to add pages to your website. I'll show you ours. I added a bunch of pages just so you could see. I have download my app so people can get the information how to download your app. I have testimonials that I pulled in.
How did you pull them in, testimonials? I had a whole bunch in Zillow. And then,
Yeah, so we were using Real Satisfied. There's actually a little widget that you can use from Zillow. I can show you guys at the end of the month, you can set it up and you can put them in. I don't think you can directly pull. I think you have to copy and paste them in.
okay.
There's also a mortgage calculator you can add in. And there's everybody from Keller Williams gets the free Homekeepers blog. So you actually can add it to your website just to make things a little more interesting. And what else do I have on here? Greatschools.com I have on here. And you only get 10 pages. So I actually hit the max at this point, but I did it more for training. You guys can pick what you think is important for you to have. Let me see if this one pulls up.
Now, suppose I want to add some photographs of different parts of Rockland County, just in the background, and can I add a page showing all that?
Absolutely. Yep. Yep. We'll cover that. This was the basic class, just so everybody can get their website set up. Also, you can copy, they have this month in real estate. Obviously, I need to update this, but you could put the video in. And what else do I have here? And that's about it that I have that's added on. But today we were just covering how to set it up and do the basics. So that's it for the website part. Do I have any other question in here? Sure, to get started, let's say you're on your home page. This applet at the bottom left is called Consumer. It used to be called Sites. It's recently changed. You click on Consumer. And to get started with your website, you would go to Site and App Settings. And then you can go to Learn More with Kelly Guides. This is a different way than I showed everybody before, actually. So you either can pick your agent site Kelly Guide, which was what we did already to go through the steps, or right now we're going to do the consumer settings. So this is another way to get in. The other way would be to go to agent site pages and then configure your site. So this would be the name of your site right here. But I'm going to record this if you want to go back and watch Rose. All right, so.
Just one question. You mentioned that if you have your own site and you want it forwarded to the KW site, I would get that done free by Scott Leroy.
Yes, it looks like they did yours though. It looks like this is your domain.
I went to the site that I got the domain name from, and I paid them something per month to do that thing. I could stop that and get it done free from Scott.
Yeah, the only thing is I can tell you is that when you forward it, it kind of has to be, for it to work correctly, I think in the beginning at least, it had to be unmasked, which means if people went to findrocklandhomes.com, when they get to your page, it will show whatever your KW site is.
Yeah, that's okay. That's exactly what it is. I don't have a different site. I just have a domain name. That's all.
Okay,
So
yeah, so
I'm
like
landing on the KW site.
Yeah, so what you could do is change your KW domain site to findrocklandhomes.kw.com. And if somebody goes to this website, it'll just forward them to the other one and they'll do it for free. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know if you pay for your website. Do you pay for that domain name every month? Is that it?
Yeah.
Oh, see, I bought mine from GoDaddy. It's like $11.99 a year.
I think mine's maybe it's per year. I know I paid something. I forget what it is, but
Okay,
But-
yeah, email Scott Leroy and they set it up for you for free. Okay,
Okay,
but this looks good. I mean, it looks like it's working, so that's good.
okay.
All right. Back to wherever we were. Okay, so I'm just going to go back home and start over. So now we're going to talk about how to set up the guides in your app. So we're talking about the consumer app now, the KW app, not the Kelly app. The consumer app is the app that your clients will be looking at. So we're going to go down to consumer here. And then we're going to go to this guide builder. So this guide builder is going to create, in the app, I guess, as your buyers go along, there's steps that they can follow. So you can just sort of make it easy for them to see. This little pencil is the edit button. And they did a pretty good job. You might want to tweak a few things, but I think they did a pretty good job. So the first step is get pre-approved. So if you want to edit something, you just click on it. And for instance, you can change, you could change the picture if you don't like this picture. You could change the title where it says get pre-approved. You can change the text in here. Like it says, why should you get pre-approved? Simple. If you want to make it a little more personal, that's fine. You can go ahead and do that. If you decide that you don't want your people to get pre-approved, which is probably not a good idea, you can delete a step. You can move the steps around. You could just grab it. Oops, what happened there? I believe you can move them around. Hang on. I guess that wasn't the way to move them around. Okay. And if you do make a change, you would click Save Changes at the top. All right. So I'm going to go to the next step now. Oh, here's how you move them. If you want to move a step around, because I believe actually it comes already with start your search first, then get pre-approved, but we like people to get pre-approved first. So you just grab these little dots here and you can move it around. Okay. This one, start your search. So you, again, you can change the picture. You can change the text here. Next is tour homes, make an offer, home inspection, execute the contract. You might want to take out home insurance. Not everybody wants to put that in as a step. Home warranty, again, you may not want to offer that to your clients. Up to you. Close. You can add a step here. Once you add it, you can move it around and put it where you want. So that is the buyer's guide. There's also an introduction that they'll get once they connect with you and pick you as their agent. So you can change what this says. It comes with your timeline guide. Congratulations on starting the process of buying your home. This timeline will guide you through the steps, and just, make sure you have the right name in here. The Pilates team will be providing insights. Let's see, we have a question. Sure, this is Meryl. Sure, we are, if you go to consumer and then the guide builder, right now I'm in the buyer's guide. I'll go back after when we go to the seller's guide so you can see where we are. If you're all done with that, you would just save your changes and that's it. It's very simple. So now we're going to go back. So again, we went to guide builder. Now we're going to go to selling. Same basic idea. You can change the steps. We have showing your home, review offers, inspection, appraisal, close. So like I said, these are the steps that your seller will see in their app. Again, there's a little timeline that you can change and personalize. And that's pretty much it. But you want to make sure this is set up beforehand before you actually have your buyers and sellers on there. As you can see, we don't have a lot of buyers and sellers. I have 2 clients right now that have logged in and have seen the buyer's guide. And I have 2 that have seen the seller's guide.
The one that I went through, another training, it showed us how to download the buyer's guide, the seller's guide, and it's something like 18 or 20 pages.
Yeah, that's something different. Yep. That is like a listing presentation that you would bring with you when you meet with your buyer or seller. That's something else. This we're talking about today is in the guide. What you're talking about is actually in designs.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
I like this. I mean, how do I get this short version?
How
The
do you
guide.
get what?
The guide.
The guide you're talking about?
The buyers and the buyer and seller guide, the way you have it.
The way okay, so this is for the app, the one that we were just talking about.
Okay.
So you would go to consumer at the bottom.
Yeah.
And then your guide builder right here. And, you know, it's pretty good the way it is, but you may want to, you know, tweak it and make it personal for yourself.
But I don't have this in my web page. This,
You don't have.
I don't have the guide builder.
It's in the app.
Okay.
It's like, it's the KW app that your buyers and sellers get that you send out. It's in there.
I'll look for it.
It's not on the website. Okay. Does anybody have any questions? We actually went through that pretty quickly. I'm surprised.
Thank you very much.
Okay, let's see. There's something in the chat. Let's see what that is. How do you find your link to the app? Okay, I'll show you again. For some reason, mine just wasn't working just now, but I'll try it again. To find your, do you mean to find the link to your app? Okay, so let's just say you're home and you go back to consumer and go to site and app settings up on the right here. And it should be under URLs, and I don't know why mine's not coming up right now. It should be right here, and I don't know why it's not coming up. It should be coming up, but it's not. The other way you can find the link is if you take your phone, and if you go to the KW app, you can't see my phone right now, but if you're in the Kelly app, and you click, I'm sorry, they just changed it under more on the right, and then go to share the KW app. You could just pick somebody to text it to and you'll get the link there. But like I said, it should be showing up on this page, and for some reason it is a glitch today and it's just not working. Although Linnell said she's had this for a while, but I just saw it a little while ago, so I'm not really sure. But if you need
I
help
have a
finding,
support ticket with KWRI. They've been working on it. Even today, they made me do screenshots side by side because it's not changing.
okay, yeah, maybe I'll email them. Honestly, I haven't checked in a while and I just noticed this. But it seems to be okay in the app, so that's good. Like it's still showing in there.
It's showing, but it's not showing what I changed it to. So I took out
you changed-
insurance and something else that you talked about in there. I forgot what it was now. And I put in pick a lawyer, right? Because we pick attorneys in the state. And I forgot what the other thing was I put in there.
Where are you talking about? You changed things? I'm
For
sorry.
the guide builder, for the guides.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Oh, it's not showing in your app? Okay.
It's not showing in my app, and it hasn't and I changed it like 3 or 4 weeks ago. And nobody seems to be able to figure it out for me.
Oh, that's okay. I haven't tried that yet, to be honest, so I didn't know. That's
Yeah.
good. Let me know what they say.
Yeah, because I wanted it to say get pre-approved first, not go look at houses and then get pre-approved, right?
So to change the order, right, you just grab it and move
Yeah,
them? Like,
and then I use my own pictures because the pictures in there are kind of modern.
right,
You know, and I'm up here in Sullivan County. It's a lot of summer homes.
right.
So I changed the photos, I changed, oh, and I put the appraisal in there too. You want to get through the appraisal process. So I took
Right.
out insurance and I took out, I don't know, what other thing was in there that you said? So you
The
can see
mortgage,
them on my
oh, the home insurance.
desktop.
Yeah.
But then when you go to my app, they haven't changed. There's still the preset ones that the company
Oh,
loaded.
interesting. You know, I'm gonna make a change and look at it today. I never even
Yep.
knew about that. Because, you know, you said it and you forget it. So,
Yeah.
all right, thank you for letting me know that.
You're welcome.
Okay,
Hi there, it's Rose.
what was that?
Hi there, it's Rose.
Oh, hi, Rose.
Hi, I thought I'd actually speak. It might be a little bit easier. I was just trying to do what you had just suggested, and I got to more, but I don't. Oh, more on the bottom. I see more. When you hit more, then there's more on the bottom too. So then it says share the KW app.
Right, you should share the KW app. I know it's hard because I can't show you really. And then pick somebody to text it to, you know, but you don't really have to send it.
I'll send
And
it
then
to
it'll
myself.
show up at the top of the page there. I don't know, you can't even see. In there.
Okay, yep, I just sent it to myself.
Oh, okay, good. So then you have the link. But like I said, it really should be showing up on that page and I do not know why. Somebody asked where you can view this later. We have a YouTube page So let me just show you, if you go to that group training page that we have, KWHV group training. And at the bottom of the page, we have a link to our YouTube channel, the KWHV group YouTube channel. So here's our YouTube channel, and we have some playlists just to make it easy. So right here, command training by KWHV group staff. And it will be in here. Okay, yeah, I think for you. I don't think it's going to be. Does anybody else have any questions? We're going to get started in a few minutes, guys. Just waiting for everybody to settle down over here. You guys on Zoom.
Thank you, Eileen, for that.
Thank you,
Okay.
Eileen.
Anyone else have questions, or are we all good? If you have any, specific questions, email me, and definitely utilize Scott Leroy, because they'll do a lot of the hard stuff for you. Like I had a problem uploading a spreadsheet the other day and I just couldn't figure it out. I emailed them and 10 minutes later they were done. So a lot of this stuff is a little tricky, and that's what we do. So,
And will they do the link to the MLS for searching houses?
I'm sorry, what was that, Cheryl?
Will they do a link to the MLS so buyers can search the houses?
Actually there's a search. Do you mean you don't want them to use the search engine on your homepage? Is that what you're saying?
Oh, is that where it is on the homepage?
Yeah, so this is our homepage, right? So once you get yours set up, when you go to it, this is the page that you'll see. And this is the search bar.
Okay.
So
And that takes us right to the MLS.
Not the MLS. It's actually,
To KW,
yeah, it's a combination of things. Yeah, it's the KW search thing, yeah.
okay.
Okay? And then
Thank you.
also another class I'll show you is if they're connected to the app and they search things or they're logged in, you actually can tell in their contact card what they've looked at, which is kind of cool.
That contact card by the Tele app, it shows me like 18 days ago, 16 days ago. Does that mean when they logged in last?
It depends what it says. So let me look at mine. Hang on. I'm just going to find myself here. So this little check mark means that I've actually picked Rosemary, like I've signed in on the website and I have a connection. I actually logged in and made an account. So you can see all the things that I looked at here. So let me just find the last house I looked at.
So you would have to look on your command what they did.
Correct. Yep, correct. If they have logged in and set up an account. I'm just looking here. I use myself for practice, but I haven't looked at a house in a while. So,
Okay, I'm gonna do that.
oh, here. So it says here, let's say on 2/28, I viewed a listing. So I can click on that and I could see which listing I looked at.
Okay.
But
So I
that's
have to look by contact in command.
correct. And that's only if they've logged in and set up an account with you, either through the app or through the website.
How
And
do I know that? That's my question. How do I know if they logged in?
You'll see that little check mark. I don't know why this isn't opening. Next to my name, there's a check mark.
Okay, I see that now.
That's agent site connection. And what's kind of creepy is if this is all green, that means that they're actively looking on your site at the moment.
Okay, and then on the right side by activity or whatever, that's where you see what they did.
Correct. So you can choose by either any text that went out, if they favorited a listing, anything. I don't know that that's working now.
Okay.
Yeah, so you could see, I looked at a snapshot landing page that was sent out to me through the Smart Plan. I got an email. You know, these are all the different things you can see. I searched the neighborhood snap. Here's a text that went out. Okay.
Yes.
I have a question, Eileen. So when I do that link and I send it to a buyer, is that link already set up or do I need to go in there and?
No, it should be set up already.
Okay, and then I'll be able to see the buyer in command, but I have to put them in command, right?
Yeah, some people are saying what you could do is if you go to your website, so let me just go to our website.
I don't even know what my website is. I gotta,
Oh, so the way you find it, I'll show you. Okay, before we go there, let's show you how to find it so you know. We'll go back to the beginning here. Okay, so we're back at the beginning. I'm going into this little consumer app at the bottom. And if you go to agent site pages, the name of your website will be right here.
oh, okay.
So if I click on that, so if you have a client, what you could do is they're suggesting this is an idea. You can log in using their email and maybe their phone number as the password and tell them, oh, we set up an account for you. This way you could search homes, whenever you want. This way they automatically have the account set up. So you
They
could
they
do
need a
that.
password?
Yeah, so you use their phone number and just makes it easy,
Oh, okay.
or pick something that you want to use as a password and, a generic like house or whatever you want.
Mhm.
Your last name, whatever you want them. They can always change it later, but at least you set up the account for them.
You need their email to do that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or if you text them the app, then they can do it from the app themselves. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Okay. Anybody else before we, let me see if I missed anything.
Awesome class. Thank you.
Okay, great. I hope I didn't lose anybody here, but you guys are great. Thank you. And it'll be on that YouTube channel either later today or by tomorrow. And if you have questions, please feel free to reach out. Okay?
Thank you, Eileen.
Okay, take care, guys. See you later.
Bye.
Bye.